Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too.
Oh, that's ambitious. Davids. That's a nicely weighted pass. Could be danger here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian.
And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looks to the other side. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is good alertness. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, they can break here. Oh, good-looking ball. Cleared away. And they're quick to get it back. Messi. Played towards the front line. Distributed tidily. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And now the breakaway. So we're still where we started right now. Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
The pass has gone astray.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, looks a good ball through. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been slung wide. Oh, it's Dembele. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. Half an hour played now. And it's Ibrahimovic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's going to be a goal kick. Knocks it into space. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Maldini tries to clear. Serginho. Messi. It's out for a goal kick. Tran is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Hullet. Cruyff. Big chance! And it's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Arsenal go into the lead.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Gattuso. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. And they can counter here. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Looking to play him in. Gullit is flagged offside. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's found the way through. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Gattuso clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's straight offside. That is a little undercooked. And he's managed to get rid.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's tidy. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Swings in across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And he's gone long. And he's lost Gullit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gullit is offering a right smile there.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Tries to play it through. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Looking for a runner. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but...
Shapes to shoot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
So,
Ibrahimovic.
time for changes on
Number
both sides,
19,
actually.
Messi.
Arsenal go 2
Number
up and into a
21,
position of real strength.
Mbappe.
Yeah, I can't think of a better
18,
time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me,
Number
should be
27,
decisive.
Serginho.
And that's been intercepted.
Coming on the
That was
field,
well played,
number
well
7,
stopped.
Gullit.
Eze,
Number
Arsenal
14,
are looking to break
Bale.
at pace.
Number
That's
20,
Doi.
George
He is
Best.
through here.
Number 9, Pele.
Well,
Number
he certainly wasn't in the
22,
mood to take any risks.
Fiore. Substitution.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Figo. Oh, that was vital. Nicely weighted ball. Lahm charging forward down that flank. In comes the corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele is herring after that one. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Decent chance! Figo clears it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
And now I'd like to take a quick moment
So
of your
there it
time
is.
to thank
What
you
struck you
all
most
for
about
your
that?
support today.
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling quality.
Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there've been a
Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's been slipped through, and this is McManaman. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Maldini is there to clear. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. Turns and goes back. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's nice. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Maldini. And he's there to clear it.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Chance, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. Oh, this Cruyff! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Number 19, Johan Cruyff.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, the ball's gone astray. And he's on his way! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cruyff did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fiore. And it's Eze. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. Punched away. Ball is over the line. Approaching the half-hour mark. Maldini. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's McManaman. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. McManaman has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's worked it through. Fiore. Well, there's the clearance. And Hullet! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he cuts out the supply, and it's Dembele.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Tran. He's through here. Pass is just off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking to play him in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lahm. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. That is a brilliant interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And this could be the final action of the first half. Hullet. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
That was the first half. Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
And so we're off again.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pullet. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eze has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Probing pass. That is a great pick out. Pullet finds himself offside. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pullet dominates aerially so often. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And they've got a throw.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's managed to get rid. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
McManaman is onto it in a flash. That's been cut out, well played. Eze, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He could be in here. And he's there to get it away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's an imaginative pass. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a good-looking delivery. Lahm gets good distance on it. Tran. That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Bale. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Messi.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. pull it. Good purposeful running this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Figo delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's neat. Lam delivers. Big header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Played it. Terrific header! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Hullet. Ainsby. And a chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's decided to go for it. And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, how will we look back on that?